Hey, welcome to Moore's Family Outdoors. If you would like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, we'd greatly appreciate it. We're trying to get up to 500 subscribers. If you've watched any of our videos or watched our channel at all, you will realize quickly that we have a lot of interest, or at least I do. My son's following in my footsteps. We like to hunt, fish, garden, raise chickens. I like sports, football, basketball, weightlifting. But one of my most favorite hobbies or interest is raising heirloom corn. I got interested in this when I was about, 9, 10, 11 years old. Our neighbor had an heirloom red corn that he grew, and I kind of got the fever then. Since then, I've been collecting a lot of different varieties of heirloom corn, and I've been even working on a few myself. This is a Graham's Prolific. It's a multi-colored corn, white, yellow, and red. And I named it after my father, Graham's Prolific. It's I got the majority of the seed I got from the USDA Gene Bank. A lot of people don't realize that you can actually get on the website and there's thousands of varieties of corn, heirloom corn on the USDA Gene Bank. And if you send them a request, they will send you maybe 200 seed. And a lot of times you can find seed that's from your area, like Hicks corn. Oh, my strap's coming undone. Yeah, let me get that right there. Hicks corn is a corn that was developed by Dr. Hicks in the Florence County area in South Carolina and back in the early 1900s. I found it on the USDA Gene Bank, requested it, and now I have some corn seed that is from my county. And there's corn in the gene bank all over the country. So if there's a rare type that you may have heard somebody talk about, look it up. There's a good chance it may be in the gene bank, and they'll give you some seed. You just have to give them a good reason why you want it, like you propagating or want to continue with that variety and keep that variety alive. Maybe it's a project at school or a project you want to do on the farm. I didn't have any trouble getting any. We also have some gourd seed corn, which is an old 1800 corn. It's long, some people call it horse-tooth corn. I don't know if you can see that. It has a weird kernel. Our corn is multicolored. It's crossed back with some bloody butcher. So we have some red gourd seed also. So that's one variety that I'm thinking about planting this year. It's a really large, big corn. It gets real big. We also have a corn called Southern Beauty. It's an old Southern dent, all white. I got it from a fellow in North Carolina. I cannot find any information on it, so I think it's fairly rare. We also have some more modern open pollinated corn. By the way, heirloom corn is also called open pollinated, and that's because it pollinates with the wind. And open pollinated corn or heirloom corn, you can keep your seed year after year. Hybrid corn, which is what most people plant now, you cannot. You can keep your seed and plant it, but it may not breed true. It's going to be all over the board because they use usually four to six different crosses in hybrid corn, and the offspring will not look like the parents. So from year to year to year, if you keep your seed, it's going to look different and usually doesn't produce very well. Heirloom corn will look the same year after year. This is Liberty corn. It's a white corn. And it's one of the best standing corns I've ever had as far as heirloom corn goes. It came from a breeder in the Dakotas named Frank Kutka, and he developed it for the South. One of the problems with heirloom corn is it falls over real bad. But this corn has some stiff stalk bred into it, and it stands very well, very comparable to hybrid corn. What else do I have? I have some yellow composite corn, of different types of heirloom that I'm not sure if I'm gonna plant that this year or not. But what I'm getting at is there's some pros and cons to heirloom corn. It doesn't produce as much per bushel like hybrid corn does. It falls over a little bit worse, but if you work with it year after year, it'll acclimate to your farm, and you can develop a variety of corn that's just perfect for your soil and for your land. give it a try. Multiple seed companies out there. I'll be glad to send some seed to some people. There's more and more companies out there selling the heirloom corn now. Also, one of the cons of hybrid corn is, you can't keep your seed. This you can. Also, there's more nutrition in the heirloom corn. You don't have to worry about the GMO in your corn because it's an heirloom variety. So there's lots of pros to planting heirloom corn. Even though it doesn't produce as much, the product will be a lot better, a lot tastier, and a lot better for you. And you can develop your own varieties, and the longer you keep it and the longer you select for different traits, you can develop a more productive variety and more productive corn for your farm. I know this is odd. I'm bending down trying to talk. I'm trying to get everything in here in the shot. And when I was hitting the screen a while ago, it said low battery. So I wasn't shooting y'all a bird or nothing. So I appreciate y'all watching, and hope to see y'all in the next video. And y'all have a blessed day. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.